Very grateful for our freedom on this Independence Day. I'll take you to Camp Pendleton and show you how our local military is celebrating America's birthday.
Scorching temperatures over the holiday weekend pose a fire danger. I'm Abby Black. How CAL FIRE is preparing.
Current State Farm policyholders do not really have any options right now.
State Farm proposes new insurance rate hikes in California. What it means for homeowners.
It's the 4th of July, and we're celebrating San Diego's
most patriotic pets.
CBS 8 News live at 6 starts right now.
Fourth of July celebrations are well underway across the county as we come on the air tonight. But right now, there's a big sense of anticipation to end the holiday with a big boom. Good evening. Happy Independence Day, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Thousands of families headed to San Diego beaches to enjoy the day off of work, but some spent their holiday hunkered down in a prime location downtown to watch tonight's Big Bay Boom.
CBS 8's Richard Allen joins us live from the Embarcadero, where, Richard, we're hearing that some people have been camped out there waiting for the show all day long.
Well, Carlo and Marcella, that's right. They are in it to win it. Like you say, we are at the Embarcadero right by the kissing statue. You can see behind me that a lot of folks have already set up camp here, getting ready for the biggest fireworks show here in the western United States. Now, no surprise, parking is already filling up here. And of course, it's been a similar story all day long at our local beaches. Take a look here. Thousands of people also headed out to the water earlier today to celebrate the 4th. And also try to stay cool and beat the heat. In fact, some folks made it to the beaches before sunup, making sure to get a prime spot. And speaking of prime spots, this section of the Embarcadero next to the Midway is a primo spot to watch the Big Bay Boom tonight. Now, when we got here, families already had their tents set up, their barbecues fired up, making a full day of it here. We met folks from all over the country and also the world who have come to see the show, from Arizona, Texas, even as far away as Haiti. Now, all told, upwards of 500,000 spectators are expected to see this show tonight, which will be fired off 4 barges in the San Diego Bay. Now, we spoke to some diehard fireworks fans about how early they got here to claim their space.
Normally we come down at 9 or so, we spend the whole day, and then our grandkids and stuff, they go up on top of the Midway and they watch the fireworks from up there, and we hold the fort down over here, and we normally are out here until about 11 o'clock because we want the traffic to clear out 11:30.
I got here at noon. It was really awful to find parking, but after I turned around and around about 10 times, I found parking. And thank you to the city of San Diego. They made parking free.
And it's really amazing to see the quality of people out here and the diversity, and it's truly what makes this country great, and it's just amazing.
And folks here are expecting an amazing show tonight. Now, the Big Bay Boom officially kicks off at 9 p.m. Of course, you'll want to get here well before then. And of course, you don't have to be here at the Embarcadero to see it. It'll be visible from Point Loma to Shelter Island, Harbor Island to Coronado. And Carlo and Marcella, one other cool thing, tonight's show is dedicated to the military families of our service heroes, giving tonight's Big Bay Boom an extra special patriotic feel. Carlo and Marcella?
For sure, there's going to be a lot of red, white, and blue out there. Richard, we know the Big Bay Boom is also a big boost for our local economy. How do you see business out there today?
Well, Marcella, that's right. There are profits behind those pyrotechnics, bringing in big business for our local hotels, our restaurants, our stores. Now, the Big Bay Boom's been around since 2001, so word has gotten out about how amazing it is. People plan summer vacations just to come here to see it, and that helps our local economy. In fact, one study shows it brings in about $10.6 million just this day alone to the local economy here in San Diego. So there's some money behind those fireworks.
And we welcome all those people that are here in San Diego just to see the Big Bay Boom. Looking forward to more of that show. We'll see you tonight at 10 and 11 with all the fun. Thanks so much, Richard. And here's a reminder for you that all consumer fireworks, all of them, are illegal here in San Diego County. That includes sparklers. You might think that they're harmless. Those are illegal. Firecrackers, bottle rockets, even poppers. So leave the fireworks to the experts. For a complete list of fireworks displays around town tonight, because there are many for you to enjoy, sit back and enjoy those. Visit CBS8.com and you'll find it right there on our main page.
Speaking of the Big Bay Boom, though, if you want to get there still, you still have time. And an easier way to get there, there will be expanded trolley service tonight for the show. MTS is operating on a Sunday schedule today, but they are adding service on all 3 trolley lines. You can park for free at several transit stations and then ride in on the trolley. Best stops for you to get off and see the fireworks would be at the Santa Fe station, the Middletown station, and Little Italy. And because it's a holiday, any fare-paying customer can bring someone else free. The heat we saw today is only going to get worse in some areas over the coming days.
Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis joins us now with more on that and tonight's fireworks forecast. Carlene, what's the weather impact going to be?
Well, the weather impact is more for tomorrow when you're talking about the excessive heat. So we do have the alerts that go into effect for the inland valleys as well as for the mountains starting tomorrow morning. But when we take a look at current conditions, well, it's looking pretty good. Sunny out there. We do have the warmth across inland areas and gearing up for tonight. Our sunset's going to be at 8 p.m. And then we get the Big Boom. So Big Bay Boom, if you're going to be checking it out, 9 p.m. tonight, things kicking off. We have a current temperature of 72 degrees for downtown. You're also looking at 68 around the time that the fireworks start to go off. Mostly clear conditions, and then the cloud cover starts to roll in into midnight with that marine layer. You're looking at a whole lot of fuchsia. That's because we are expecting the excessive heat warnings to start for the inland valleys as well as for the mountains tomorrow with those 90s and triple digits and still going strong for the desert, upwards of 121 degrees in the days ahead. We'll take a look at your complete forecast coming up. Carlo.
Thank you, Carlene. And for the latest weather conditions and alerts on the go, you can download the free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the App Store. More heat, of course, means an elevated fire risk, and that has crews across California, including here in San Diego, on high alert.
CAL FIRE reports within the last day, 71 new wildfires broke out across the state. CBS 8's Abby Black is talking with firefighters about the increased risk from the heat, as well as fireworks this holiday weekend.
The heat and fireworks creates a dangerous mix on the 4th of July, especially when CAL FIRE crews are staging during a high fire risk. As CAL FIRE breaks crews from the McCain fire that started in Boulevard on Monday, firefighters know that they're not in the clear.
We just want to make sure we can get through this holiday and get through the weekend. This hot, dry weather is not letting up.
CAL FIRE Captain Thomas Shute says that with the temperatures intensifying Friday and Saturday, some inland communities reaching triple digits, the fire danger is even greater.
It really can be a smaller fire that is just really challenging, difficult access, and really causes us a lot of problems. So anything people can do to make sure that they're not the ones starting this new fire, that they're being safe, that they're not using fireworks, is going to help us out.
But CAL FIRE says the risk is throughout the county this holiday weekend.
Wildfire is not a backcountry thing. It doesn't have to be this mega fire to be devastating for a community, to burn down houses, to endanger folks' lives.
CAL FIRE says that they've planned for more resources to cover the McCain fire and the possibility for other wildfires.
It really just feels like the momentum is really picking up this year.
The heavy rains this past spring created massive growth that's now fuel for potential wildfire. Captain Shute says the number of acreage already burned in California is 4 times more than the last 5-year average.
We're really seeing a strong kickoff of a lot of small fires becoming a bigger problem for us.
CAL FIRE says many of the recent fires were started by a car or equipment from yard work, but fireworks pose a greater danger during high fire risk.
We want folks to have fun with their friends and family, but remember that all fireworks consumer side are illegal, and we really want folks to be safe this season.
Firefighters recommend people leave it to the professionals to enjoy the holiday.
Today adds a whole new element to it where we have a lot of new potential starts, a lot of fuel, that dried out grass that's ready to burn, and what we don't want is them coming together and causing issues for our communities.
In Rancho San Diego, Abby Black, CBS 8.
Today, of course, is all about freedom. And for those who protect our nation, it's only fitting they celebrate America's independence in a big way.
CBS 8's Jenny Day spent the holiday at Camp Pendleton to see how our local military members and families are spending the holiday.
Happy 4th of July. This is America's 248th birthday. And while, of course, there are many ways to celebrate our independence, here at Camp Pendleton, gratitude for our freedom is at the forefront.
I'm definitely incredibly thankful.
The few, the proud, are United States Marines letting freedom ring on the 4th of July.
I was in the Air Force for 20 years. I mean, I'm glad I'm able to do stuff like this as well as be the future generation to help keep this going, per se.
Just down the way from their barracks is essentially their own private beach. The Del Mar Beach at Camp Pendleton was packed with our nation's finest.
Our Marines are doing good. We love it. We love serving our country, love fighting for everyone. We love doing everything we can to be better than we can yesterday.
Camp Pendleton Marines, their families and friends, all invited to let loose and enjoy.
I feel like a lot of us, are patriotic in a way. This is our one way to celebrate it, as well as we get to get together with some of our buddies who also, our brothers and sisters who serve with us, and just kind of celebrate the times together and enjoy a day at the beach.
From swimming, grilling, and playing in the sand where they typically train, to games and activities for both the young and young at heart.
That one's gonna be right here. That one's gonna go right here.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July to you too. James Stimmel and his family are in town from Tucson for their annual 4th of July tradition. He served in the Air Force for 20 years and continues to give back, working at the Veterans Administration.
I think that the American people now need to teach the younger generation what veterans are, the respect for them.
And it's not too late to join. This event goes until 7, and then the fireworks show starts at 9. Reporting from Camp Pendleton, Jenny Day, CBS 8.
Thank you, Jenny. Meanwhile, on Naval Base Point Loma, the families are celebrating the holiday ahead of tonight's fireworks show. There are all kinds of fun activities going on, including a pickleball tournament and a great kids zone you see there. Event organizers recommend using a ride share if you plan to come because there is no access to parking on the base. The event is set to run all the way through the Big Bay Boom fireworks show.
Thousands of people line the streets of Coronado for the city's annual 4th of July parade. From superheroes in impressive costumes to horses in festive gear, there is a lot to take in at this year's parade festivities. In addition to the patriotic floats, Coronado also hosted a concert for kids. The event featured a high-flying demonstration by the U.S. Navy Leapfrogs as well.
A pet adoption special just for military families, that's still ahead.
Plus, what we are learning tonight about State Farm's latest proposed insurance rate hike proposal and how it impacts California homeowners.
And we'll show you more of the destruction left by Hurricane Beryl and where it's heading now after this.